Imagine this: you're a doctor, lawyer, or dentist, dedicating yourself entirely to your career, saving lives, fighting for justice, or perfecting smiles. You earn six figures, maybe more, but you carry a weight on your shoulders. That dream house everyone says you need. It's starting to feel like a financial prison. Endless mortgage payments, sky-high property taxes, never-ending repairs. What if I told you that the story you were told about buying a house is a lie that's silently draining your wealth? Her name is, and I've been where you are, working hard, chasing the American dream, only to realize it was holding me back. Today, I'm sharing the 6-5-2-5-1-0 rule, a strategy that has generated over $200,000 in passive income for me and can do the same for you, even if you feel overwhelmed and running out of time. Stick with me. I know what it's like to be in your shoes. You've climbed the ladder, years of school, grueling hours, maybe a practice to run or a partnership to maintain. You're making great money, $200,000, $300,000 a year, but somehow it slips away. Taxes, student loans, office overhead, family expenses. You're left wondering, where's the freedom I was promised? I was there too, believing the old advice that buying a house was the ultimate sign of success. It's a solid investment, they said. It's stability. But after years of chasing that dream, I saw the truth. A house wasn't setting me free, it was chaining me to a cycle of bills and stress. That's when I created the 6-5-2-5-1-0 rule, a simple, powerful plan designed for busy professionals like you. It's not about scrimping on your daily latte or working even harder. It's about making your money work smarter so you can live the life you've earned. Let's be real. The idea that buying a home is your path to wealth is one of the biggest myths sold to high-earning professionals. Think of it like a medical diagnosis or a legal case. When you buy a house, you're not just signing a mortgage. You're taking on property taxes, insurance, HOA fees, and maintenance costs that can eat up a third of your income. In many U.S. cities, home prices have barely outpaced inflation over the last decade, while investments like the S&P 500 have delivered 7 to 10% annual returns. A $600,000 home might feel like an asset, but it's often a liability in disguise. If the housing market dips or you need to move for a better job, that dream home becomes a financial anchor. For professionals like you, with unpredictable schedules and high overhead, tying up your wealth in one illiquid asset is like putting all your eggs in one basket. The real cost: you're missing out on building wealth that works for you, money that grows and pays you while you sleep. So, what's the 6-5-2-5-1-0 rule? It's a framework I developed to help professionals like you build wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle. The numbers stand for 6% in liquid savings, 5% in protection, 25% in long-term investments, and 10% in passive income generators. Let's break it down. First, the 6% in liquid savings. This is your emergency fund, cash you can access instantly, like in a high-yield savings account or money market fund. If you earn $250,000 a year, aim for $30,000 to $50,000 in this bucket. It's your safety net, so a slow month at the practice or an unexpected expense doesn't throw you into chaos. Next, the 5% in protection. This means insurance, malpractice, disability, life. As a doctor, lawyer, or dentist, you know risk is part of the game. This bucket is like the airbag in your financial car, protecting you from a crash. Then, the 25% in long-term investments. This is where your wealth grows. Index funds, ETFs, or real estate investment trusts, REITs, are perfect here. For example, $50,000 in an S&P 500 index fund at a 7% average return could grow to over $200,000 in 20 years. Unlike a house, these assets are liquid and diversified, lowering your risk. Finally, the 10% in passive income. Instead of sinking $500,000 into a home, invest in assets that pay you monthly, like dividend stocks or REITs. For instance, $200,000 in a REIT yielding 6% could generate $12,000 a year in passive income, enough to fund a family, vacation, or boost your retirement. That's how I built $200,000 in passive income by prioritizing cash flow over a dream home. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine your finances as a river. Buying a house is like building a dam. It looks impressive, but it stops the flow. Your money gets trapped and you're left with a stagnant pool. The 6-5-2-5-1-0 rule is like redirecting that river to create streams that flow endlessly, streams of savings, protection, growth, and passive income. Each stream nourishes your life, giving you flexibility, security, and freedom. A house might make you feel accomplished, but a flowing river makes you wealthy. Which one do you want? As Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, once said, "The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them." That quote hit me hard. As professionals, you trade time for money every day. Long hours in the operating room, courtroom, or dental chair. But true wealth comes when your money earns for you, even when you're spending a rare day off with your kids or relaxing on a much-needed vacation. Let's make this practical. Say you're a lawyer earning $300,000 a year. After taxes, student loans, and practice expenses, you've got $12,000 a month to live on. With the 6-5-2-5-1-0 rule, you put $720 toward liquid savings, $600 toward insurance, $3,000 toward long-term investments, and $1,200 toward passive income assets. In 5 years, with consistent investing, you could have $43,200 in emergency savings, $36,000 in protection, $180,000 in growing investments, and $72,000 generating $500 a month in passive income. That's money working for you, not against you. It's like hiring a financial team that never clocks out, so you can focus on your clients, patients, or family. You don't have to be trapped by the myth that a house equals success. You're a professional who changes lives. Now it's time to change your own. The 6-5-2-5-1-0 rule is your roadmap to financial freedom, and you can start small. Grab a notebook right now and write down 6, 5, 25, 10. Begin with whatever you can. $100, $1,000. It doesn't matter. What matters is taking that first step today. Your future self, enjoying a stress-free retirement or a dream trip with your family, will thank you. If you're ready to take control of your money and build a life of freedom, hit that subscribe button and join me every week for more strategies to make your money work as hard as you do. Let's build your financial river together, starting now.